Right now, every creator, marketer, and tech nerd on the internet is asking the exact same question. Is Google's Gemini Omni actually better at video than Sora? Can it beat Runway? Is it prettier than Kling, Andad and Zarin, Den Sti, Den Bandsturi? Stop. You are asking the wrong question. While everyone else is obsessing over pixels and skin textures, they are completely missing the macro shift happening right under their noses. Google's goal isn't to win a cool video contest. Their goal is much more aggressive. The real question you need to be asking is, does Gemini Omni eliminate entire categories of creative software overnight? To understand why Omni is different, we have to look at the absolute mess that is the current AI creative pipeline. Let's call it the Fragmentation Tax. Right now, if you want to make a high-quality AI-assisted video, what do? First, you go to ChatGPT or Claude to write the script. Then you copy a prompt, jump over to Midjourney to generate some images. Next, you take those images, upload them into Runway or Kling to turn them into video. Then you go to 11 Labs for the voiceover. And finally, you drag all those separate files into Premiere Pro or CapCut to chop it together. What happens every time you move from one tool to the next? You lose context. Midjourney doesn't know what ChatGPT was thinking, Runway doesn't know what Midjourney's lighting meant, and Premiere Pro definitely doesn't know what's happening inside the video frames. It just sees pixels. You are spending 80% of your time just bridging the gap between disconnected software. Enter Gemini Omni. Omni is what Google calls an any-to-any native multimodal model. That's a fancy tech term that means one very simple thing. Instead of chaining 5 separate AI brains together, Omni processes text, images, audio, and existing video inside the exact same system at the exact same time. It doesn't just render a video, it understands the physics and the context of what it's making. The old way was a broken assembly line. The Omni way is just idea, Gemini Omni, publish. So, how does this actually work in the wild? Let's break down the actual step-by-step workflow because it completely flips traditional content creation on its head. Step 1 is accessing the ecosystem. Google isn't just hiding this in a research lab. They are rolling out Gemini Omni Flash across their core creative surfaces. You've got Google Flow, which is their advanced studio for multi-agent workflows, the standard Gemini app, and it's being baked directly into YouTube Shorts and YouTube Create. Step 2 is multimodal input, and this is where it gets fun. You don't need to write a 400-word paragraph of descriptive prompt prose anymore. You feed it raw materials simultaneously. You can give it text plus image, upload a raw product photo of a sneaker and type, turn this into a high-energy cinematic Nike-style commercial. You can give it video plus text, upload your own shaky phone footage and type, change this sunny afternoon park scene into a rainy cyberpunk city at night, or audio plus. Upload your raw voiceover narration and a piece of concept art and say, generate a documentary B-roll sequence that perfectly tracks the timing of my voice. But here is step 3 and 4, which is the absolute killer feature, conversational editing. In every other video AI tool right now, if you get a video back and the lighting is slightly wrong or you want to add something, you have to hit regenerate, burn more credits, and hope the AI randomly gets it right the second time. It's like playing slots. With Omni, you just talk to it like a human editor. You look at the 10-second clip it gave you and you type, make the lighting a bit warmer. Boom, it adjusts. Then you say, okay, now add snowfall to the background. It keeps the scene, keeps the characters, but adds the snow. Then you say, lower the camera angle and swap that medieval castle for a modern glass building. Because Omni has native object persistence, it actually reasons through the changes instead of just hallucinating a brand new video from scratch. When you look at the head-to-head landscape, the picture becomes incredibly clear. Sora has unbelievable physics reasoning. Runway Gen 3 has incredible cinematic motion. Kling is fantastic for hyperrealism. But look at this chart. When it comes to video editing, native audio integration, and a single unified studio, Gemini Omni is running a completely different race. This is why Omni is a massive threat, not to OpenAI or Runway, but to Adobe. Think about it. Why do businesses pay thousands of dollars a year for Adobe Creative Cloud? Because it's an integrated suite. Premiere talks to After Effects, which talks to Photoshop. But if Google collapses the need for Photoshop After Effects and Premiere for 80 pounds I need for nearer. I'm pretty reverse a percentage verb of standard commercial workflows and puts it inside a single prompt box that costs $20 a month. That is a software extinction event. Now, let's take off the hype glasses for a second. This is a ruthless mentor breakdown, which means we look at the flaws, not just the marketing demos, because Google's demos are always flawless, but real-world usage right now is less than perfect. If you are trying to build a business on this today, here are the roadblocks you're going to hit. First, aggressive moderation. Google's safety filters are notoriously sensitive. You could try to change a scene to a dark, moody alleyway, and the safety filter might flag the word dark or alley and block your prompt. It's frustrating. Second, compositional drift. Conversational editing sounds amazing, but after your fourth or fifth edit, the model starts getting confused. It forgets what the original character looked like or starts introducing weird AI artifacts. Third, the 10-second ceiling. The public Flash implementation is highly optimized for short, snappy content. Think YouTube Shorts or Quick hooks. If you're trying to generate a cohesive 2-minute narrative, you're still going to face major consistency hurdles. So, what is the ultimate takeaway here? Casual creators are going to use Gemini Omni to make cool, viral 10-second clips for social media, but smart businesses and agile creators are going to use it to completely delete their production overhead. If your current marketing pipeline requires you to pay for, learn, and jump between 5 different single utility tools just to push out a product ad or a tutorial video, you are operating at a massive disadvantage. You're paying a fragmentation tax in both time and money. The ultimate winner of the AI creative wars isn't going to be the company that renders the absolute prettiest single frame of video. The winner will be the company that removes the most steps from the workflow. Google is betting everything on workflow, and honestly, it's a bet I wouldn't bet against. Drop a comment below. Are you still chaining multiple AI tools together, or are you ready to collapse your pipeline into one system? Hit subscribe for more no BS breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one. Turn notifications on. Peace.